Hey everybody, Duckling here, and today I want to talk about what Ubisoft had recently brought to the table for the Assassin's Creed franchise. So I'm sure you guys already know Ubisoft had this whole showcase where they showed a bunch of games and everything, but towards the end, I was expecting them to just talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage, and that would be it. But turns out they also had a little bit more information to give us with other Assassin's Creed projects, which I was not expecting. And so I just thought I'd just get on here and I just give my thoughts onto what I think about everything. So yeah, this is gonna be a different style of video than I'm trying to make. This is gonna be more of a rant type of video. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So first, I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage. So I'm already kind of looking forward to this game a little bit because, well, it looks like we're finally going back to our roots as being an assassin. Thank God. You don't know how much I was begging for us to just go back to being an assassin. And it looks like freaking Ubisoft finally got it through their thick skull and they wanted to make us an assassin now. Now, to my surprise, we will be controlling Basim. Yeah, Basim from the last game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And it seems like he's gonna be like this Aladdin type of character. What I mean by that is like he kind of starts off as like a street thief, but then he gets picked up by the assassins, and they realize his talents and stuff, and he just kind of joins the Brotherhood and whatever. So yeah, that caught me off guard. I thought we was gonna go back to being called the Assassins, but it looks like we're still being with the Hidden Ones. So I mean, I guess that's all right, but I just wish they'd call us the Assassins again. I hate the name Hidden Ones. It doesn't have a nice ring to it, at least in my opinion. I also gotta admit that the environment looks pretty fresh. Turns out we're gonna be in the city of Baghdad, and well, everything looks all nice and bright and colorful. I like how the people look, how the buildings are and everything. And I also like that I like the use of the gadgets they were showing in the trailer as well. So lots of good things we're seeing here. We're going back to the roots. You can see them doing the old customs and everything, such as the cutting of the finger, them hiding in plain sight, and all the things that assassins are known for. And I'm just glad we're at least going in the right direction. And I'm also a little curious as to what they're gonna do with Basim, because as we know, Basim is the reincarnation of Loki, which is the Isu people. So I wonder, are we gonna go more in depth into that, or are we just gonna do a whole different story or whatever, And I also want to take a mention at the monster that was shown at the end, or some ghost or ghoul or whatever it was. Like, I don't know what that's all about. That might have to do with, the whole Isu storyline or whatever, but I don't know. But so far, like I said, I'm just glad that we are going in the right direction. Thank God we are assassins again. So the content that they're bringing to Valhalla is going to be called The Last Chapter, and it's going to focus on Eivor and him going through his memories with Odin. There's no telling what's going to happen here. It just, Eivor just kind of mentions that it's time for him to say goodbye to the people and go on and set forth to new adventures and stuff. Which is kind of weird because, he's a Jarl. He's in charge of his clan, so it's kind of baffling that he would just say goodbye to all of that and just leave and set off on some rogue adventure, But yeah, he mentions that, and you can hear Basim commenting, saying that Eivor is grappling onto Odin's memories in a special way or something like that. I wonder what he means by that. I wonder why Basim is still looking through Odin. What's he trying to accomplish by going through Odin's memories or Eivor's memories? I don't know. They're both pretty much the same character at this point, so whatever. But I also wonder what the gameplay is gonna be like. I mean, it's just gonna be a quest line, but I don't know. Are they gonna add something? Is it just gonna be you going around talking to people? Because they mentioned that you're gonna reunite with some characters in the past, so who knows what they mean by that. You might interact with some kings, or I don't know. I just wonder how's it gonna be like. It's probably gonna be more story focused than it is gameplay focused. It's pretty much gonna be more the same thing, just with some more story elements to it. So I mean, I'm a little excited for it. I mean I'm not too hyped, but it is nice to have like a continuation of the Isu storyline, at least for me. Like, I'm actually interested in what the Isus are trying to do in this Assassin's Creed universe, basically. So, yeah, that's something I'm a little looking forward to. Now we got Codename Jade. Oh man. So, Codename Jade is a freaking mobile game that Ubisoft is working on. Yeah, Ubisoft has been dipping their fingers in the mobile market lately, and they decided they're gonna do an Assassin's Creed game set in Asia. No, set in China. Let me be more specific. It's gonna be in China, but it's on mobile. Yeah. Oh man, cause like I mentioned before how I've always wanted an Assassin's Creed game set in an Asian setting, except just, a console game basically. Cause the last one we got was a stupid side scroller, but now it looks like we're just getting a mobile phone game, which is ass. Cause like I just hate touchscreen controls. Like I hate mobile games. I don't know why freaking developers are so focused on the mobile market. It's like, bro, stop with the mobile games. Make the games on the consoles and the PC. No one cares about the mobile shit. But I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. They did mention, however, a cool thing that I thought would be nice to have in a future Assassin's Creed game. In the mobile game, you'll be able to create your own character, which I thought was pretty, that's pretty unique, So, yeah. And it just bothers me that it's a mobile game. I mean, so yeah, if you guys are interested in that, if y'all interested in freaking being able to climb the Great Wall of China while taking a shit, then hey, kudos to you, I guess. And now we have Codename Red. Okay, finally we are getting a game in Japan. Yeah, not much is being said about this project. They just said that it's going to be focused on being a shinobi, which is great. Like, that was exactly what I was hoping for. I always thought that, like, we could be like some kind of ninja type of character going against the samurai or something like that. Because the best thing about ninjas in, like, in real life, in modern history, the best thing about ninjas is that no one knows anything about them. So guess what that means? We have more freedom with what we can do with them. So Ubisoft can just take it any kind of route that they want to. In fact, what they did with Ghost of Tsushima would have been a perfect Assassin's Creed game. Think about it. A samurai doing dishonorable like tactics and using like the assassin's tactics, and he joins the shinobi instead of staying as a samurai. Like, that would have been perfect. But hey, whatever. At least now we're finally getting a Japanese setting for Assassin's Creed. However, there is a little twist to it, but I'll save that kind of towards the end. Next, we have Codename Hexe, or Hex, or whatever. I don't even know what to say about this trailer, because, like, they showed absolutely nothing. They literally just showed just this swampy environment area, and that's pretty much it. And the freaking dude, the developer guy, or whatever he was at the showcase, had the audacity to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the fans to pick apart the trailer and find all the Easter eggs. It's like, what? There ain't no freaking Easter eggs. You lying, bro. You just trying to get the clicks and get people to rewatch it and stuff. There ain't shit being shown in here. The only thing I can really say that I've noticed that's like I guess somewhat of an Easter egg, I guess, is that the Assassin's Creed symbol is inside of a pentagram. So yeah, that's all we got to run with. And because of that, I guess we could say this might take place during like the medieval times, or maybe the Salem witch trials, because like, it's a pentagram, so I'm guessing it's it has something to do with witchcraft. And plus, it's called Hexe, which I'm pretty sure means hex. Witches cast hex. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we got to run with. They didn't show crap, so who knows where they're gonna go with that one. And now that leaves us with Infinity. Yeah, so that twist I was talking about when I was talking about Japan, yeah, it turns out Codename Red and Hexe is going to be a part of Infinity. that's where I'm kind of on the ropes here with. Like, I'm kind of unsure because I really don't like this live service crap, but yeah, it seems like this is where the series is going now, and it pisses me off how vague they are about Infinity. The guy was literally asked like, "Oh, is it a game?" He's like, "Oh no, it's not a game. It's a hub or something." I don't know. I'll probably leave a clip right here to show you what I mean.
Code names for stuff. There was it a year ago? There was Codename Infinity. Where are you with that?
Well, that's a great question, Danny, and I'm happy to give you a little bit more about Project Infinity today. Infinity is not a game per se. It's going to be the single entry point for our fans into the Assassin's Creed franchise into the future.
So are you saying that players will be able to explore their very own animus, kind of like a time machine?
Exactly, Alice. Infinity is going to be a hub that will unite all our different experiences and our players together in meaningful ways.
But yeah, I don't, what the hell does that even mean? He's like being very vague with what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a live service game, but he just doesn't want to say it for some reason. But yeah, I just hate how vague they're being. But one thing he did mention that I thought was a little interesting was that they're potentially bringing back the old multiplayer into the Infinity, because I know a lot of people they missed the multiplayer. I never was that big into the multiplayer. I never really tried it out that much. The only multiplayer I played was Assassin's Creed Unity with a few friends of mine. So yeah, I don't really care too much about the multiplayer, but if you are a person who played the multiplayer back in the day, you could probably have that to look forward to. And with Infinity, I can see the potential in it, because you know, Assassin's Creed is like one of those series where you could just kind of go off the rails with, you know, like you could do any time period and any like type of like weapons and moves and all that. You can do a whole lot of stuff with this series. So Infinity seems like it's gonna be a way to capitalize on just going wherever they want with the series without messing up like the main integrity of the series, if that makes sense, you know? So like you can have like Roman times or the Mayans, cowboys if you want, you know? Like you could do anything and not mess up anything, basically, if that makes sense. That's the best way I could put it. But honestly, I don't know. I don't trust it because, you know, we already know it's going to be live service, and I hate fucking live service games. I think they're a cancer in the gaming community. They just need to die out. But I hope they can pull through, but knowing Ubisoft, they're not. It's going to be a cheap cash grab. And one thing that was mentioned was the Assassin's Creed Netflix series that they're planning out. I know I didn't mention it at first, but that's because they barely mentioned shit about it. Like, honestly, they didn't give us any information about it at all. I mean, not even a director name. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen with this Netflix series. It's probably just, you know, it's just gonna be a crappy show. I don't have any faith in it because of that one movie that came out. Yeah, that movie was terrible, and I don't think the freaking Netflix show is gonna be any better. They over here messing up Resident Evil and all that. Like they mess up everything they touch. They mess up anime and video games. Like I don't know. It can't be anything good. So honestly, I'm not looking forward to this Netflix series. And so now let me bring up this picture real quick. Take a look here. So yeah, everything on this side, this is nice. This is cool. You know, I would love to see more of that. It's this side over here that scares me. It's this vague area where we got all the vague information here. That's what's like scaring me the most. That's what I don't have faith in. Like, finally I'm getting a Japanese setting, but it's gonna be part of Infinity. Infinity is gonna be part of that. So there's no telling how good it's gonna be. All of this on this side is just honestly like, you know, it's exciting but scary at the same time. So yeah, I just hope something good comes out of this. I really hope Ubisoft can freaking do something great, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? They're known for screwing up a lot of stuff, so whatever. So my overall thoughts about this whole event or showcase, at least for the Assassin's Creed portion, like, I'm excited for Mirage. I can't wait, but everything else is just so vague and so unknown. I just can't feel happy about it, basically. I also can't, I'm looking forward to the whole Assassin's Creed Valhalla quest that they're gonna add in. I want to see where they're gonna go with that. But yeah, I know a lot of people were disappointed that they didn't show gameplay for Mirage, but I mean, what do you expect? Like, I honestly knew we were just gonna get a cinematic trailer and that's it. Like, I was not expecting gameplay at all. But one thing I will say is, do not pre-order that shit. That one thing I can't believe they did in this live stream was they actually asked people to pre-order it when they didn't even show any gameplay. Like, what? Can you at least let us see what we're buying? Like they gave us all like these knickknacks and stuff that you get with it, like a figurine and all that, but that's about it. That's all you're getting. Like, we don't know how good this game is gonna be. We don't know how it's gonna play. Like, what it could be anything, and they're asking for money up front. Like, I thought that was pretty shitty of them. But yeah, I would encourage y'all, do not pre-order this. Please do not pre-order this. Wait, at least wait till they show gameplay, and then maybe pre-order it. Because I promise you will regret it if it comes out and it's ass and you already gave out your money. Well, I guess you could always cancel your pre-order, but still, just to be safe, just, don't give them shit until they show something. All right. But yeah, that's about all I got. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this Assassin's Creed showcase. Are you excited for what's to come, or are you like me? You kind of have like mixed feelings about everything. What do you think about anything, or just what do you think about the whole showcase in general? Just type down how you feel in the comment section, and I would just ask if you leave a like and share the video with your friends and subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for my next video, which will be Marvel related, and I will see you guys later. Peace.